What if I told you there is a business that you can realistically start this week for less than $500 that can make around $50 an hour or more without a degree, without experience, and without waiting for somebody to hire you? And no, I'm not talking about a flashy online side hustle or a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm talking about a real business inside an industry worth over $480 billion in 2026, an industry that keeps growing year after year because the demand never goes away. And honestly, most people completely overlook it. I'm talking about starting a cleaning business, and before you click off thinking this sounds boring, hear me out, because by the end of this video, I'm going to be walking you through exactly how people are starting these businesses from scratch, how I did this as a 16-year-old bringing in $50 an hour, how to properly price your services, how to get clients, and how to turn this into a real income in 2026 and beyond. And quick disclaimer for YouTube before we jump in, this video is for educational purposes only. The income examples in this video are based on real industry averages and my own personal experience, but results still will vary depending on your market, your pricing, your effort, and your location. Okay, here is what the numbers say, and these are straight from industry reports. The global cleaning services market size was valued at $451 billion in 2025. The market is projected to grow from $481 billion in 2026 to $859 billion by 2034. So that is a growth rate of 7.5% every single year. There are currently over 740,000 active job openings right now. That tells you one thing, that the demand is outpacing the supply. 73% of cleaning business owners say that they expect revenue growth in 2026, according to Jobber's Home Service Industry Report. And here's the part that I love the most. Residential cleaning businesses, where most people start, you can run gross margins of 40 to 60% when you're a solo operator. So compare that to a restaurant at maybe 10 to 15% margins, and you start to see why this is one of the smartest small businesses to launch right now. Okay, so a lot of people are going to ask, how do we start? Let's get into it. Step one is where a lot of people mess up. You need to choose a specific cleaning niche. Not all cleaning is the same, and the niche that you choose determines your startup costs, your pricing, and your earning potential. So here are some of the most common niches for beginners. Up first, we have the residential reoccurring cleaning. This is your standard house cleaning service. So think weekly or bi-weekly cleanings for homeowners. Typical charge per visit, and of course, this is dependent upon where you live, your location, all of that good stuff, and where you choose to clean, is about $120 to $250 a clean. That's for about a standard home. Now, the next one is move-in/move-out cleaning. These are deeper one-time cleans, and they're definitely at a higher ticket price. So for example, apartment complexes, when they have tenants who are moving out and new tenants who are looking to move in, they need a deep overall clean on the apartments. This is the one that I specifically did whenever I was 16 years old, 17 years old. I was out there, I was working, and I was cleaning apartments. So the typical price that they used to pay back then for a 2 to 3 bedroom was around $250, and it would take me about 3 to 4 hours to clean one of those. So as you guys can see, that's where your $50, even $75 an hour, depending on the apartment, would come in. The next one up is Airbnb and vacation rental turnover cleaning. This is huge in 2026. If you live in a tourist type of area or a city with a lot of short-term rentals, think Nashville, Florida, New York City, this niche alone can keep you booked solid. The next one is post-construction cleaning. So that's higher pay, but you do need some specialized knowledge. Next one up is commercial office cleaning. This is where the bigger contracts live, but it also requires more equipment and usually after hours work. I do not have any specific recommendations for beginners. This is all going to depend on you. This is going to depend on where you live. This is going to depend on how social you are. How good are you at marketing your services? All of those factors are going to come into play when it comes to deciding on the specific area of cleaning that you want to start. Step number 2 is to then go in and price your services. Honestly, this is where people either build a real business or they struggle to make money. So in 2026, most residential cleaners are charging between $35 and $75 an hour, with a national average sitting around $40 to $55 an hour. So yes, making around $50 an hour in this specific specific niche is completely realistic, and definitely all of the niches after. Personally, I wouldn't charge hourly. I would charge flat rate per job. That's with any of the niches that you go with. That way, as you get faster and more efficient, you can actually make more money per hour instead of less. When it comes to pricing your services correctly, I personally would recommend just going to the national averages or the averages in your specific state or the area in which you live and price accordingly. I would definitely recommend doing proper research on other companies in your area. What are they charging? And perhaps when you're first starting out, charging maybe just a little bit less and really overperforming and over delivering in those first few months or even the first full year of starting up a business. That way you can get amazing return customers, you can get amazing reviews, and you can really start to see that business growth. Okay, so step number 3, the next thing I would suggest doing is to go in and make yourself look legit. You can do this 2 main ways in the beginning, and that is by getting together a website and also opening up a Google Business profile. Here's the reality in 2026. If you are starting a cleaning business or any small business and you don't have a website, you are really going to be leaving a lot of money on the table, period. So when a potential client hears about you through a referral or they see your marketing flyer, the first thing they're going to do is look you up online. Even if you do in-person marketing, they're going to say, hey, do you have a website I can check out? So if there's no website, there's a good chance that they are going to go to the next cleaner who does have a clear professional website that they can check out. With that being said, the problem that most new business owners run into is getting a website built is very expensive. Hiring a web developer can cost thousands of dollars, and learning to code takes months. Nobody wants to do that anymore, and it's totally unnecessary in 2026. So for this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can build one yourself, not pay anybody to do it. You can use Hosting or Horizon because it's an AI-powered no-code website and web app builder, and I mean truly no code. You do not need to type a single line of code. You don't have to choose a theme. You don't have to do anything. You literally just describe your business, what you're trying to build in plain English, like you're texting a friend, and the AI is going to build it in real time for you. So let me show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to go to Hosting or Horizons here, and I'm going to type in a prompt like, build a professional website for a residential cleaning business called Sparkle and Shine Cleaning Co. Include a homepage with our services, pricing packages, a booking form where clients can select their home size or cleaning type, an About Us page, a testimonial section, and a contact page with our phone number and email. When you're starting out a business, you're going to want to go in, input your phone number, input your email into the very first prompt so that it knows. But for this, I'm just using this as an example. Now watch this. Within a couple of minutes, Hostingers generates a fully designed, mobile responsive, professional looking website. So this doesn't just look pretty, it's got real functionality. So the booking form is going to work, the navigation works, it's responsive on phones, tablets, desktops. And here's what makes this even better for like a new cleaning business. So one, the pricing starts at just $6.99 a month, and it includes hosting, an SSL certificate for security, a CDN for fast loading, and even a free custom domain on the starter plan. So instead of having some random domain that looks scary to click on, you actually look legitimate with something like sparkleandshine.com. Now, number 2 is since August of 2025, Horizons has a built-in e-commerce engine. So if you want to sell cleaning packages directly from your site, if you want to sell cleaning products, gift certificates, anything, take any type of payment or sell something, you can do that with up to 600 products without any third-party plugins. Third is that it auto-generates SEO elements like your sitemap, your meta tags, all of it is handled, which means that your website can actually start to show up when people in your area are searching, cleaning services near me on Google. You can already have that search engine optimization built into your site to help rank whenever people are searching. And number 4 is everything is in one place. So your domain, your hosting, your email, your website builder, all on one dashboard, all one login, so you're not juggling 5 different apps or 5 different services. So for this step, if you want to check out Hosting Horizons for yourself, I do have a direct link in the description box down below. You can start with a free trial, so no credit card is required, and you can actually see your cleaning business website or your small business website come to life before you pay a single dollar. Also, when you go to the checkout page here, you can input my coupon code Kimberly Mitchell, all caps, as you can see here on screen, for an additional 10% off. Trust me, having a real website is the difference between looking like a hobby and looking like a real business to potential customers. Moving right along into step number 4, and that is equipment and supplies. You don't need expensive commercial equipment to begin. So you're going to need things, like a good vacuum, basic cleaning tools, microfiber cloths, spray bottles. A few cleaning solutions are enough for your very first client. And here's the good news. A lot of residential clients already have cleaning products at home and even may prefer you to use theirs anyway. So when booking clients, just make sure that you're asking ahead of time if it's for residential or Airbnb or something like that, that they may have preferences or cleaning things that they specifically have for you already. Step 5 is to make your business official, and this part is way simpler than most people think. You don't need to get overwhelmed, but I highly recommend setting up an LLC. This is going to help protect your personal assets if something ever goes wrong on a job, and in most states, filing an LLC costs anywhere from around $50 to $300. It's going to get you an EIN number from the IRS. It takes about 10 minutes online, and you'll need it to open up a business banking account and properly handle business taxes. And finally, what goes along with that is to get yourself insured. So general liability insurance for a cleaning business usually runs around $40 to $70 a month, and many clients are not going to hire you without it. Moving right along into step number 6, and that is how to go about getting your first clients, because none of this matters until money starts to actually come in. Go out, start spreading the word on social media, do in-person marketing. So get together some marketing material and go into the places that you're looking to clean. So if it is apartment complexes and cleaning for apartment complexes, whenever tenants move out, you would actually need to physically go in, talk to the manager, talk to the property manager, give them your information, give them your marketing materials, say, hey, I'm so-and-so from company name. I've just started a cleaning business. We are looking for business in this area. Here's our price points. Here's our website. Go check us out. Do you currently work with anybody? Are they up to your standard? Are they doing anything that you don't prefer them doing? And how could we step in and assist and do a better job for you? That in-person marketing is really going to come in handy with a business like this. For a small business like this, I would also recommend getting on your local Facebook groups, Nextdoor, because those platforms work extremely well for local services. Getting the word out and getting those clients is going to take probably the most time in the beginning, but if you've really got that drive and the tenacity to build up your business, chances are highly likely that you will. I can tell you for a fact that if you're serious about it and if you go into it with the right mindset, you can definitely grow this. There is lots of work available out there. All you have to do is be willing to do it, willing to start, and be willing to be the best that's out there. You're going to grow really fast. Finding reliable cleaners is absolutely huge right now, and I would also recommend, again, if you missed it, don't forget to do research in your area for pricing, because you never want to underprice yourself as well. So make sure that you stay up to par with the most up-to-date pricing in your area, and then as you build, you can start upping your pricing. Also, do not forget to check out Hosting Horizons to help you easily set up your online presence in a really professional way. Don't forget to use my coupon code Kimberly Mitchell, all capital, here on screen to get you 10% off. I've got that and the link in the description box down below. If you found this video helpful, encouraging, inspiring, informational, hit the like button down below. As always, thank you guys so much for all of your continuous support on this channel, and I do look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye-bye.